In Yakutsk, the coldest city on Earth, preserving food is more than just a tradition, it's a crucial part of survival. Due to the long, extremely cold winters, people must prepare and store food carefully before the freezing temperatures arrive. The cold season, which can last for many months, make it difficult to find fresh food, so preserving it is the only way to ensure people have enough to eat. Over the years, the people of Yakutsk have developed unique methods for preserving food that have been passed down through generations. These methods not only help them survive, but also give them a chance to enjoy a variety of foods during the winter. One of the most important methods of food preservation in Yakutsk is smoking fish. In the warmer months, when fishing is plentiful, people catch fish like salmon and pike. Once caught, the fish are carefully cleaned and gutted. The fish are then salted to remove moisture, which helps prevent the growth of bacteria and ensures the fish lasts longer. Salting is an essential step, as it prepares the fish for the smoking process. After the fish is salted, it is placed in a smokehouse. The smokehouse is a special building where fish or meat are hung to be smoked. The fish is suspended on racks, and slow-burning wood is used to produce smoke. The type of wood used in the smoking process is crucial, as different woods add different flavors. For example, alder and birch are popular choices in Yakutsk because they give the fish a mild, sweet, or earthy flavor. The fish is smoked at a low temperature, usually around 30 degrees, over several hours or even days. This slow smoking process preserves the fish without cooking it, keeping the fish's natural taste and texture intact. The smoke helps to prevent spoilage, and the cold weather in Yakutsk further helps to keep the fish fresh. After the smoking process is complete, the fish can be stored in cool, dry places. This method allows the fish to last for many months, providing a steady food supply even when fresh fish is unavailable. Another popular method for preserving food in Yakutsk is making jerky. Jerky is dried meat or fish that has been preserved by removing moisture. In a place where fresh meat can be hard to come by during the cold months, jerky provides a long-lasting food source. The process of making jerky begins with choosing the right cuts of meat, often lean meats like beef, reindeer, or moose. These types of meat are preferred because they have less fat, which helps them dry better and prevents them from going rancid. Once the meat is selected, it is sliced into thin strips, usually against the grain, to ensure it dries evenly and retains a tender texture. The strips are then marinated in a mixture of salt, sugar, and spices, which not only enhances the taste, but also helps preserve the meat by drawing out moisture. Some people also add vinegar or soy sauce to the marinade, which adds aroma and acts as an additional preservative. After marinating, the meat is hung to dry. Traditionally, people in Yakutsk use the cold, dry air to help with the drying process, as the temperatures in winter can be extremely low and perfect for drying. Some people also use dehydrators, which are special machines that speed up the drying process. The meat is left to dry for several days, and sometimes it is also smoked during this time to give it extra taste. The finished jerky can last for months, and it doesn't require refrigeration. It is easy to store and can be eaten as a snack or added to stews and soups for extra protein and flavor. The jerky can be a lifesaver during the long winters when fresh meat is not easily available. Canning is another essential method for preserving food in Yakutsk, especially for fruits, vegetables, and even meats. Canning involves placing food in jars, sealing them tightly, and then heating the jars to kill any bacteria that cause spoilage. This process helps to preserve the food for long periods without the need for refrigeration. The first step in canning is preparing the food. For vegetables like tomatoes, cucumbers, and carrots, the food is usually pre-cooked or blanched to stop enzymes from breaking it down. After preparation, the food is packed into sterilized jars. The jars are then sealed and placed in a boiling water bath or pressure canner where they are heated to high temperatures. This step ensures that harmful bacteria and microorganisms are destroyed, allowing the food inside to stay safe and fresh for months. In Yakutsk, people also can meats like fish, reindeer, and beef. The meat is cooked, sometimes seasoned, and packed into jars, which are then sealed and processed to preserve the food. Canned meat is particularly important during the winter, as it provides a reliable protein source when fresh meat is difficult to find. Canning has been perfected over many years, and families make sure to have enough food to last through the winter. The jars are labeled clearly, so people know what they have on hand and can easily find what they need. Whether it's vegetables, fruits, or meats, canned food helps people maintain a healthy diet and enjoy a variety of meals even when fresh food is not available. Pickling is another key method used to preserve vegetables in Yakutsk. Vegetables like cucumbers, beets, cabbage, and carrots are placed in jars and covered with a saltwater solution made from water, vinegar, salt, and sometimes sugar. The salt water creates a bitter environment that prevents harmful bacteria from growing while giving the vegetables a spicy, sour taste. The pickling process also adds flavor, which is important for meals during the long winters. Once the vegetables are packed into jars, the tops are sealed, and the jars are stored in a cool place. Over time, the vegetables ferment slightly, which helps preserve them and adds to their unique flavor. Pickled vegetables are enjoyed throughout the winter, often as a side dish or added to soups and stews. Pickling helps ensure that families in Yakutsk have access to vegetables, even when it's too cold to grow fresh ones. Pickling is a tradition that has been passed down through generations. It allows people to store and enjoy the taste of the summer harvest, even when the temperatures drop and fresh produce is no longer available. Why these methods are important. In Yakutsk, where winter temperatures can drop as low as -60 degrees Celsius, food preservation is essential for survival. The long winters make it nearly impossible to find fresh food, so people must rely on these methods to ensure they have enough to eat. Smoking, making jerky, canning, and pickling are all techniques that allow people to store food for months, giving them access to a variety of meals during the coldest months of the year. These preservation methods are not just about survival, they are also about community. Families work together to preserve food, sharing tips and techniques passed down from older generations. In Yakutsk, food preservation is an art that helps people live through the extreme cold while maintaining their health, comfort, and sense of tradition. Through these methods, the people of Yakutsk have learned how to thrive in one of the harshest environments on Earth.